welcome back to the Trauma Flavored Chapters. Yay! Oh, I missed you guys. I'm so excited for today. Before I get into today, this is a place where I share my complete unfiltered chapters, past and present, with you to create pure connection. And if this is not a chapter that you are currently connecting with, I really, really hope it helps you connect with your loved ones and create a better understanding. Now, to hop into today. Today is a guest episode. I'm so excited. This episode is with my best friend, and there's so much. So she is just the most whimsical, magical human being ever. She is the definition of whimsy. She is a beautiful artist, musician. She is insanely fucking talented. I feel so blessed that she is in my life and that the universe connected us. We have been through a lot together, and I just appreciate and love her so much for our soul connection that we have created. And I cannot wait for you to experience that today and to experience her energy. Today, we will talk a little bit about mommy trauma. We will talk a little bit about childhood. We will also talk about like passion and, yeah, just some processes of trauma. And yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up of what it was going to be like today. So please welcome Lo Wolf. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our first guest episode with my best friend Lo Wolf.
That's me. Hi.
Her right there. I don't know if you guys can see her, but she's right here. This is our first guest episode. This is my first episode. Oh, interviewing someone, even though it's my best friend, I'm like so nervous. We're both kind of like,
being in front of the camera is always
Yeah.
a little nerve-wracking.
It's just like, oh my god, even though like people are gonna listen, they're probably gonna like want to watch, be like, what the fuck are they doing? What do you guys do? How are you looking so awkward?
Being a little spastic behind the scenes.
All the things. But yeah, we're gonna just hop into it. We're gonna talk about her current chapters, past chapters. We're just gonna get into the unfiltered nitty-gritty.
Let's do it.
So tell me some stuff that they would need to know before we get into everything. I want them to know you how I know you, because it's very important.
My goodness. Okay. Things about me. I would say music is my ultimate passion. I love art. Eat, breathe, sleep, exist, dream art all day, every day. Yeah, I love to feel passionate and alive and energetic about the things that I'm doing, and like to laugh a lot. That's what I think.
You're whimsical. My bubble queen.
Yes.
Bubble queen.
I love bubbles, flowers, coffee, tacos, and serenity.
I'm in the list of tacos? That was crazy.
Yeah. Best friend has the highest status.
Oh.
I just listed the random things before.
Thanks,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, she is a fucking amazing artist. If you have not seen her new song Dynamite, do you want to tell us a little bit about Dynamite?
Yeah. I wrote a song called Dynamite Breathing a little over a year ago for a show that I was doing here, and it I don't even know much what to say about it other than it's kind of like pushing through all of your own like blockages and just breathing. There's a lot of like, kind of getting yourself to bounce through life. And it's really fun to have something to interact with like an audience with, to like call and response and breath. And
you just hit, was it 3 million on one of your songs?
Yeah!
That one felt really interactive too. Water?
Be like water.
Be like water.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm bad. I'm like, yeah, those songs, I listened to them. It's so funny. They came up on like my For You for Spotify.
That's so cool.
I was like listening to them. They are like super fucking interactive, but you also have like such a powerful and like soul voice that's like no other. And like I'll be like, my best friend's like a singer and you want to hear her songs?
This is why I love her.
I forgot who I was talking to. I think it was Allison from the gym. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
showing her some of like your songs, and she's like, "She's a singer," and I'm like, "She's a fucking
Aw,
badass singer,
I
man."
love
I was like,
you.
"She's bad," and she's like, "Oh my god, her voice is like so soulful and like deep, but also just like,
Mm.
yeah." The first time I ever saw you sing was at Ocean Vodka, and I
Yeah.
literally was like, I couldn't even like look at her. I couldn't even. I literally was looking at her, and I could. I'm not
I
kidding you.
couldn't even look at
I
her.
literally was like sobbing because I was like, I'm gonna just not look at her because I can't. I was like, I'm gonna fucking sob my fucking face off. I
I
was
love
like,
you.
I don't know. Your music just like touches my soul. Just
Thank
like
you.
it it hits me. I don't feel like it's different when you like know an artist personally because
Yeah.
like art I think is just so connected to your soul, and for you to just like be able to like powerfully like share that like naturally. I'm like, you hear me sing in the shower, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is that? Is a rat dying? And then you
Oh
hear
my
you,
god.
and it's like, it's just like so powerful to be able to hear like, it's like source coming through like
Yeah.
naturally, and it's
Yeah.
insane, and it's like hits you so deep, and it's just like to
Thanks.
be, it's like it's the same thing of like knowing like a painter and having their art in your house, but it's
Yeah.
like the same, it gives you like the same like soul feeling. It's like, ooh, but this is like something I can't just like hold on to. It's something I want to like continue seeing and like
Yeah.
connecting with, which is like
To feel, yeah.
mind boggling. I was like,
It's so
whoa.
cool how we're like all channels for different like things in life. I don't know. It's like some people
Yeah.
they channel this like athleticism and into their bodies. I'm like, wow, you're an
And it's like
Olympian.
motivating,
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah,
oh my god, I want to like, you
yeah,
see kids that want to do like college sports, or
yeah,
like it's like motivating physically, but then
yeah.
it's like singing is like soul motivating in a different way, and
Hmm.
it's like absolutely beautiful and insane.
If you're in
Like,
like your passion and your purpose and in your service
yes,
to like the world, like you're
yeah,
giving your all. Yeah.
it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Well, connecting to that, like, can you tell me how you got into music? Because I actually don't know.
Oh my
I had never
goodness.
asked this before. I'm like, I
I
don't know.
just had to I told you I had to answer this a similar question for another like interview sort of thing I was doing. And music I always loved. Like ever since I was little, I was like always writing and doing like just like freestyling in my brain. Like I remember walking to the bus stop and like just making up random things. Like I never even thought about like, oh, I want to do this with my life, you know? I was like super focused on like drawing and painting and like I
Oh,
wanted to
I
go to
didn't know that.
college, yeah, for like visual arts more so. But then I went to a festival in Costa Rica and I'm pretty sure I was like either playing ukulele at that point or wanted to. Anyway, I saw this guy playing the guitar on the beach and I was like, I had this
Mhm.
like, yeah, like the source moment. Like, this is what I want to do. It was like this very
Like a
instant, like,
quick download. You're like,
yeah,
whoa.
I was like, I want to do that. And I didn't play guitar like after that, but I learned it, I think like 2 or 3 years after that moment. But I kept like writing and
How
like,
what time frame is this? Like how, like when you were at the
um,
bus stop, like when was like the
oh
first
my
click? Like
God.
how old do you think you were?
I remember being in like, oh my god, how old was I? This is hard to think about now.
I know, you're like,
I'm like,
oh, like
what
has it
what
just been like a
grade?
forever thing, or has it been like, I'm interested
Yeah.
like,
Music's always just been like I couldn't stop listening to it. I would go on YouTube and just like constantly like search for artists. Like always like SoundCloud. Anywhere like my parents like had a CD, I was like always listening to it. Yeah.
this is just like beginning of time. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
said, my whole,
like straight from the womb.
that's
Just
crazy. It's just
yeah.
been your calling forever.
Yeah, but it's weird how you don't know those things until like you have those little moments. You're like, "Oh,
You're like,
yeah."
that's crazy. When was
Yeah.
Costa Rica? You said Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, when I think when I was like 20, 20, it feels about right.
And that's
Yeah.
when you got like that download of like, this is what I want to do with my life.
Yeah, because I'd been like working at music festivals for like those 2 summers prior. I was like selling tacos at music festivals.
Tacos, bringing it back to
And
tacos.
I remember I was really into like dubstep and electronic and then something like switched and I really wanted to like be around live music. Like that was what was feeding me more so. And I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, like just noticing like there was something that was changing and live music is what really
It kind of just shifted everything. What
yeah.
got you into like doing the music festivals, like working there?
Um wow, this is such a story. One of my best friends went to Big Island and
Uh-huh.
was working at Kalani over there and met the head chef and he was like, I sell tacos at music festivals during the
Mm.
summer, and you can basically like sling tacos and then go see music when like all throughout the day. You
What
just
the
have like
heck?
your certain shifts. And I remember they texted me, and I withdrew from college in
What, you were going
January
to
or February.
college? What were you going to college for? What the heck?
I know, and just getting my generals
Okay.
in Minnesota, and I was just my heart wasn't in it, and I knew that I just wanted to switch it, and
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, I
I'm
know,
sitting here like,
yeah, and it's funny
I'm like in awe.
because that chef from Big Island, I met him at Bonnaroo in Tennessee, and
Mm,
he's here now on Maui.
what the
Yeah,
heck?
we've been friends since I was like 18.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah,
that's crazy. It's
yeah.
so crazy, like being on island is like you just meet random people and like, because I met your friend that was at Nick and Paulina's place.
Lily.
Yeah, I met Lily,
Yeah,
and then she's
yeah.
like, "Oh, I met her before she moved." I'm like, "That's crazy how like that even just like works on just like
Full circle.
full circle of being like, oh,
Mhm.
I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, you knew each other when? I was like, what? I
Yeah,
was like, what the heck?
yeah, yeah,
That's crazy. So
yeah.
you were going to college, you
Mhm.
switched over, and you're like, I'm fucking over this. I want to
Yeah.
do like, I want to sling tacos.
Yeah, no, essentially, yeah, and it's fun. I love tacos forever
You
now.
said I
Like,
want to sling
yeah,
tacos and go to
yeah,
music festivals, and then,
yeah,
but you were always interested in music, and then it shifted over
yeah.
to like
Wanting to do it.
do it,
Yeah.
and then like how'd you end up like from that moment on where you
My
just
God.
like, what was the next step after that?
Oh my God, it's so weird. It's like funny to reflect on the journey, you know? Like,
Because you're
I
like a badass now, but how did you become a badass?
we've always been badass
How
in
about you
Serenity.
said from little low, from
Oh
little baby low, I've always been a badass.
Well, so okay, I started learning guitar like I think like 7 years ago.
Oh,
I'm
wow,
30
okay.
now, so yeah, when I was like 23 or
Okay.
something, and that was here.
Oh, what the heck? Who
Yeah,
taught? Wait, did you
yeah.
use natural? Like, did you teach yourself, or did you? I said,
YouTube,
did you
YouTube.
naturally, or like,
Did
did
you
it just like come?
just?
Did it just like seep into your
Were
skin?
you
And
born
just
with
like, were
this?
you? Did you just like born a guitar player, or
No,
like what?
I feel like I have a really natural inclination for like picking up, just like a note or something, so I
Yeah.
can like find it on the piano really fast. But like guitar, I went on YouTube, and like any songs that I was like super
Oh,
into, I would just like
oh, that's
repeat and
cool.
learn and learn and
Did you
learn.
learn piano as a kid, or did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I had lessons, and I would like sob because I hated discipline as a kid and didn't want to keep doing them. But I wish I would have stuck with it. Like looking back, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I love piano more than anything.
Piano's beautiful.
So
It's
beautiful.
like, and it also like because I was in band. It's like connecting when
Yeah.
you learn piano, it connects you to like all the other instruments. It's
Everything.
like
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, wow, I really wish I fucking stuck with that. I'm like, what the hell? but
It's
but you
yeah.
still play piano. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
still I see you
Just
on your Instagram.
not
I see
like
you.
as it's like kind of like pick and choose what you put your focus and attention into, and sometimes
Yes.
it's like, okay, I mean, piano will always be there. That's like the love
Yeah.
of my musical life. But
Is that
yeah.
your favorite instrument out of all of them, or?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
definitely, definitely, yeah. I just play guitar more at shows, I think, too, because I really love rock and roll. So I
Yes.
just want to
Yeah.
like
Fucking
headbang and
rock star. And you said, oh my god, I love watching you play because it's just like you also. I feel like I've never really heard your style of merging songs how you do. Like when I
Aw,
like listened to
thanks.
you at Ocean Vodka, like how you didn't like stop and start into another song. You kind of just like I forgot what the songs were exactly, but how you like transition and merge them in was
Yeah.
like I've never seen that, which was like
Ah!
really. I was like listening, and then I was like, whoa, we're switching. Whoa, I was like, oh my god, we're switching it up to like something different. I was like, that's crazy, and like I've
Vibe
never
shift.
like seen that before, so it was like
Aw,
really fascinating. It's
thanks.
how did you kind of like design that, or like how did you just like, oh, I don't want to like have to sit and like stop and then transfer, or did you just like, oh, I just want to like transfer over in a more of a natural
I think
way?
it's because talking is hard for me.
As we're on a podcast, you said talking's hard, so I'm just not gonna announce it fucking ever.
Also, I'm screaming. I'm sorry. Also,
No, it's good. You
just
got it.
scream it out.
Yeah,
I just love like transitioning, like mashups. Like I love
yeah.
hearing when someone just goes naturally into like another thing. I'm like, oh, that makes me excited. I want to do that, and
Mm.
like,
Like
just
when you
yeah,
were watching like live music with like dubstep and stuff, how they transition, is that kind of how you like
like
that kind of clicked,
kind
or?
of like maybe a bit of both. I've actually never thought about it like that, but like when artists just kind of they take one song and they go right into like another song in like
Mhm.
the same key, and you're like, that is so
Yeah,
dope.
I've never like seen. I've seen that
Yeah,
in like
like
yeah,
looping or like
looping
yeah.
what called the wiki wiki
Wiki,
things.
wiki,
The
wiki,
wiki.
DJ
Yeah,
knows?
yeah, the D.
Wicca, wicca, wicca,
I've
wicca.
seen it in like the but I've
Yeah.
never like seen
Yeah.
it like in person with someone singing, which was like crazy. I've always like here, especially because I haven't really seen like a lot of live. I've only been to one concert. Yeah, I've only been to one live concert
Wait,
ever.
what?
Yeah, I've never been.
I didn't even know this about her.
I've
This
never
is shocking.
I've never been. I went to the reggae concerts here. You know, like the big ones once a year. I forget what they're called.
Are they on Maui or the?
Yeah, they're on Maui. I forget.
I
There's
should
like
know.
yeah, I
I
was like,
should know.
but like they do them once a year, and like a bunch of reggae artists come, and I like 3 years ago was my
Yeah.
first concert ever, and
What?
I was like, oh wow, these are like really cool, but like I've never.
Take me to a
You said,
concert.
oh yeah, I've just never like I don't know. As a kid, we
Yeah.
didn't like go really anywhere,
Yeah,
and so it's
yeah.
like interesting. You're like, oh, these fucking things, and this is what got me
Yeah.
into it, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm
god.
like, oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very interesting to like see a concert, but then like here there's just like a lot of little pop-ups.
Yeah.
But that's like even the little pop-ups I just have never seen anyone like transition like you, which is just like
Ah.
fascinating. And I was like, oh my god.
Thanks.
Like, so what are your like current like endeavors with music?
Woo. I suppose I can talk about it right now because it's like, yeah,
I feel like it's kind of in
the
the
t-
natural like flow.
yeah.
We could also like because we're gonna connect later on like what you're currently working on. Do you want to connect with it later? Or do you want to connect with it now?
We can go into it now.
Yeah, because then we're gonna go back into like I kind of want to know like a little bit of your like more of your childhood and like because obviously music is a huge fucking part of your life and it is like over half of you. It is your soul, but I also like want to know like more of your childhood, what kind of like formed who you are into not just music.
Yeah, we can talk about childhood.
Yeah, because we can always just touch back later on like current. Because I want to talk about like current like things that are happening, but also being able to connect back into music.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Let's
either or.
Let's talk about being a baby.
So what was like baby Lo like? Like what was your child like? I want to know like what your like home felt like. What like home? I'm like I'm gonna sob.
These are so sweet.
I'm like are you like crying? I'm like
oh my god!
like I want to know like what home was like. I want to know like what because I know who you are now, but it's like your childhood creates like who you are. I kind of I want to know like that.
Well, it was just my mom and my dad and I. I was always like drawing all the time. I had like a little pouch. I made like a little pouch out of random cloth, and I put a string on it, and I put crayons in my pouch, and I would carry a necklace pouch of crayons.
That's so you're like a little Peter Pan.
Yeah, I was like.
You're like a little Peter Pan.
And I used to wear like so many like clips in my hair, like little like butterfly clips like we were talking about.
Yes.
And my dad had to put a limit on it because he was like, you have like 25 clips in your hair and you need to not.
Oh my god.
Just all like childhood.
You need to not.
Yeah. I think like my parents were just always really supportive of me expressing like myself.
Yeah.
And that was like a really special takeaway, you know, because I hear a lot about like other friends and people's like growing up, and I think about wow, I feel really grateful for how like my parents were always encouraging,
and like supportive, and kind of just like they're like here, like thrive, here you go,
or like try new things. And I feel bad looking back because I was like I just couldn't stick with anything except for art. Like putting me in like swimming classes or in gymnastics and like had so much energy.
Yeah.
You know.
I can, oh my god, I can just see little Lo like fucking pinging off the fucking walls. And they're like, here,
oh
honey, take a crayon.
Yeah. Like, I know. I would like climb up the door frames and be like a monkey. I would just hang out in the middle of a door frame. I'm like, what am I doing?
And they're like, don't fall on your head. You have a lot of head clips.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't be stopped. I can't be tamed.
Oh my god! So you've always just had a lot. I can't imagine you as a kid. That's insane. Like you already have like because we match each other's energy very well. Like oh my god, can you imagine little us? Oh, we would the world would be on fucking fire.
The world was not ready for us as kids.
God.
They're like we're saving you to be adults together.
If we were like same age little kids. Oh my god! They would try to shove us into a
exploded.
Yeah, I think I would have been like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I think like I was because like I was a creature of a sort because we had like, a bunch of animals. But like, can you imagine like us just being like?
I was always making dolphin sounds since day one. too.
I would act like a horse. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
Do,
My
do a
mom,
neigh.
no.
Oh. Year of the horse, I think.
Oh yeah, I am Year of the Horse. But
Yeah.
literally, like, I
Yeah.
would act. My mom told me I had to stop fucking playing in the front yard because people thought I was so like. She's like, people are gonna think you're not okay.
Oh
Like, you need to.
no.
She's like, because I would literally like go galloping with the horses. She's
I
like,
would
girl,
do that too, though.
see, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm like, this isn't weird
you're
to
like, I'm
me.
like, no, it was to the extremes a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah.
that's so funny. You're like, I'm gonna go swim with the fucking dolphins and like make
Pretty
dolphin
much.
noises.
Pretty
And you
much.
said, yeah, duh.
Born for it.
Born for it. You're like, I'm born to fucking have dolphin. All
Oh
the
my
things.
God.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
anyway, sorry. I was like, I went on a fucking side tangent of
Side tangent, baby.
creating creatures. And yeah.
'Cause
Do you have
we
any
are-
like imaginary best friends?
I did.
Oh my god, what were their names?
Francesca. She was a redhead.
Oh my god, she was a redhead.
Yeah,
We love
yeah.
a redhead. Yeah.
I was like, I think.
Oh my
in
god, was it
third
Cassie?
grade. Oh, I cannot. Cassie, if you're watching this,
Did you make up Cassie and
Maybe,
Ray?
maybe.
You're like, I renamed French.
oh my God. I remember, okay, well, I remember specifically I was biking. I was talking
Okay.
to her as I was biking. And then I almost ran into a post. And I think I stopped talking to her. Or I stopped hanging out with my imaginary friend because I thought I was like going to get hurt because I almost hurt myself like by talking to her when I was biking. Like she was like biking next
Oh
to
my
me.
god, you like Francesca tried to fucking kill me. you said Francesca almost committed murder.
I was like, that happened because of you.
You said, oh my god, what is Francesca? So she was a redhead.
She was a
but
redhead. She had
she was-
long red hair, green eyes.
She's just fucking.
She was just cool.
She's
She
a vibe.
She was her. She
I
was.
love
Yeah.
that. Like, how old was she? Like your age? Or
I
like,
think
how old were
so.
you when you had? Is it now? Or just
You know, the voice is in my head. Maybe.
you said,
you know.
you said, where is Francesca today?
Where are you? Where are you, Francesca? My imaginary BFF from circa.
There's gonna be a Francesca. That's a redhead. That's listening. That's great. She's like, oh my god, she made me up. What the
She
fuck?
made me
She's
up.
in an alternate universe. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyways, well, how old were you? Like when you had your?
Third grade. Third grade. So what is
You're
that?
gonna
Like
say
8?
13.
Oh my god. Oh my god. When I'm 30
You're like,
now.
oh, no, actually, Francesca's here, living and thriving.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's very nice to us.
that's so funny. So you were like, anyway, you were just talking about like biking with her and
Yeah.
fucking. So
Yeah.
you was just like had imaginary best friends, creating
Yeah.
shit, just doing
Yeah.
being wild,
Being
a
wild.
creature.
Yeah. No, literally. I'm like, whoa, I've always had a surplus of energy.
Yeah. What were your
Yeah.
parents like? Like when you were younger, so you're like bounced around the fucking house.
Yeah.
You're very supportive and like letting
Yeah.
you thrive in an environment. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna put you in swimming. We're gonna do all these things.
Yeah.
You're like, I like art. I want to color and I want to eat crayons.
Yeah, pretty much. I know. My mom was like paralegal, so she was like a lawyer's assistant,
Mhm.
and then my dad bounced around from a lot of different jobs. Actually, when I was born, he did like makeup art. Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah,
okay, you
Yeah.
get a creative side from somewhere.
yeah, yeah.
Hello, father, if you're seeing this.
Hi, Dad. And before that, yeah, he was into acting, so there's always like
oh my gosh,
really
what?
yeah, we would always do like these cool like little popsicle like gluing popsicle sticks together, making like birdhouses, and yeah,
Oh
just
my
like
God.
very like I said, yeah, just grateful for them, always encouraging, and like going to plays together, and
Oh.
yeah, put it just
Was he in plays or did you guys just like going to plays and stuff?
we went when I was he did plays before I was born, and then when I was alive, when I was birthed.
When I was birthed into this universe, anyway,
then yeah, we definitely like we went to go see plays together.
Oh,
That was
that's so
like important, I think, to them to like put me in different experiences of like just
creative spaces. So
Yeah.
your dad's like the creative, like
for
what's
sure.
your dad's name?
Clayton.
Clayton.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Clayton.
Hi Clayton.
Hi Clayton. Oh my
Love
god.
you.
I always love like when talking about parents. I'm like, I want to get to like know your parent. Like,
Yeah.
I want to like know who that Clayton. I
Yeah.
can't believe I've never asked his name. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah.
then so after you were born, like what was he doing for work? I forgot if you said
He worked at the corporate headquarters of Best Buy.
that. Okay.
So he was like a facilitator of sorts, teaching people how to teach, I guess you could say.
Oh,
It was
wow.
like interesting little
For some reason that kind of makes sense after doing acting.
yeah.
Like I don't like
Just
kind of, like,
interactive.
interactive
Yeah.
and like kind of guiding things. Like I
Yeah.
can kind of like see that. That's
Yeah.
so cool. That's
Yeah.
so interesting. So you said yes. So I do wanna touch base on your mom. So what was your
Okay.
mom's name? Heidi
Heidi.
and Clayton, I'm gonna
Yeah,
fucking
I
saw
know,
my
I know. Like,
fucking face off.
they really just hit the jackpot
They
with
just
that. I
like
was like, "Good job." Yeah.
what do you know their story? Like how they met?
Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. Mom and dad.
Mom and dad.
Um,
Mom and dad.
my parents were introduced by a mutual friend, and my mom had actually seen my dad in this magazine in makeup art because he was
That's
like,
sick. What the heck?
and she told me, she's like, "I thought that guy was super creepy." And, he did look kinda scary. I think I saw that picture, but
He's
then they had a date set up, and then I think they
She
knew
said,
each
"Oh, he's
other
kinda creepy." I'll go
for,
too.
for, 2 or 3 months, and my dad was like, "Do you wanna move in?" Um, after 2 to 3 months, and my mom, she was very literal, so she's like, "Maybe, like, you go rethink your question." And so I guess
Whoa.
yeah, I
Wait, so
know.
this is after their first date or what?
Like, this was, like, after, like, 2-ish months or so, but,
Oh my
like,
god, he's like,
yeah.
"Move in with me right now," and she's
Yeah.
like, "Maybe you are the creepy guy."
Oh my
She's
god.
like,
Mama kn no
she's like,
yeah.
"Go figure yourself."
Yeah, and then he came back, like, a week or something later, and she's like, "Did you rethink your question?" And he's like, he asked her to marry him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
And she said,
crazy. After
yeah.
2 to 3 months, she's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't wanna move in. I want you to fucking marry me. Figure
Yeah.
your shit out." Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and so
Your mom sounds
just
like a fucking
she
badass.
we love
She
you.
said, "Go figure it."
Yeah, go figure it out and come back when you got, because my mom is 7 years older than my dad. Yeah, so I feel
Oh
like
my
she
gosh.
was at this point where she was just like, "I know what I want," and
She's like, "You need to figure out what you want."
yeah, like,
He knew
let's
what he
not mess
wanted. He was
around.
he was like,
Yeah,
"Move in with me." He's like,
yeah.
actually, I should rephrase that better.
She put a
I'm."
ring on it.
He said, "I'll put a ring on it if you
Yeah,
want to move in."
yeah, and
That's so
yeah,
cute.
actually, just like last week, or I think last week, yeah,
Mhm.
was their 35th like first date anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so cute.
yeah, 35 years later. I know.
That's crazy. Oh
Yeah,
my god. I didn't know
yeah,
their story's so
yeah. Oh,
cute. Oh
thanks.
my god, I
Yeah,
love that. Of just
yeah,
them being like, I'm gonna saw my fucking
yeah,
face off.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah,
I'm just taking it all in.
yeah.
I love
Thanks.
love. I love
We
love.
love love.
We love love. So connecting back to your mummy.
Mhm.
So your mummy did pass away. I
Yeah.
was like, I like awkwardly chuckle. I'm like, I don't know how to bring this up.
Yeah,
So mommy
we're
trauma.
part
So
Dad
and
Parents Club,
dead mommy
Dead
club.
Mommy Club.
But I didn't know how to bring it up
Yeah.
any way other than that.
It's okay,
but
it's true.
but I want
Yeah.
to like, oh my god, my dog. Uh,
What is that?
anyway, we're gonna ignore him.
We love you.
That was my dog Rito. So connecting back to their story,
Mhm.
and they were together for thir-
35 years,
35
yeah.
years,
Yeah.
and then so your childhood, they were super supportive. They
Mhm.
were working, they were doing their thing, and your mom
Yeah.
was a paralegal, and they're
Yeah.
doing their that's what kind of
Yeah.
like home life looks like.
Yeah.
And then like from your childhood, like what kind of transitioned into like your mom, and like how did
Mm.
like life look around those periods of like I kind of just want to like connect the dots of like,
Mhm.
okay, here's your childhood and here's what is like you look like, here's what your parents' life looks together, and
Yeah.
then transitioning into like a different chapter of your guys' lives
Yeah.
together. So like what did that kind of look like, if that makes sense?
Um, well, like, life kinda, I mean, switched. My parents moved to Arizona, like, the same time that I moved to Maui,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, so I feel like things kinda, like, switched big time for both of us
Mhm.
in that regard, and they have never, like, I traveled a lot from when I was, like, 18 to, I don't know, forever. It's just
You said
kinda still till
till
now.
now?
Till
You
now
said
still.
forever?
And, they had never moved before. They've always been, like, locked
Yeah.
down in Minnesota, so it, like,
Kind of when you moved, they were like, okay, like time to switch our lives around a little bit.
my dad got, like, a job offer over there, and he decided to take it,
Mhm.
and I felt like in the moment that he had that offer too, I was like, "You're gonna move."
Yeah.
And so, um, my mom was very, like security, I feel like knowing, like, she grew up in Minnesota, like,
Yeah.
having things, like, stable her whole life, and I think it was a really hard switch for her. Like,
She's also very logical, so that would make sense. Like, why would we
yeah.
move? We're like safety and we're
Yeah.
secure. Like, we have our
Yeah.
life set here. Like, logically, I would be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, like that
Yeah.
wouldn't make sense to move. But
But she was super supportive of my dad, which
yeah,
I find like badass,
and
you
she's like,
know? She
oh,
said, "I'll do it for you know what I
oh, I'm
mean?
already
Like,
gonna cry again. So I'm
yeah,
like, oh,
like thinking about how hard that probably was for her and for him. And yeah, I think that
that
yeah.
transition for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like also your kid. Like, how old are you at this time when did you first leave home?
When I
Is
was
this first when you left home?
18.
18. Okay,
Yeah,
and
like
this
so
is
a
when
few
you
years
first moved, or
this
no?
is a few years later. I think it was
Okay.
like 4 or 5 years later after
Okay,
and
but
I
it's
went
still
back
like
to
a
help them.
big transition because then they're
Mhm.
like empty nesters, but then
Yep.
also you're still like close and connected. But then
Yeah.
also it's like, oh, time to, you're like, it's time for me to peace out for a little bit and like
Yeah.
go travel, and
Yeah.
then that's like a big transition for them to be like, oh my god, what
Yeah.
are we doing? Oh god,
Yeah, and I
yeah.
would, like, go back and forth a little bit, like, I would try to come back and, like, spend some time with them and other friends in
Mhm.
Minnesota, but then I would always,
I
like,
feel like you're
leave.
really good at that. Like, I feel
Uh
like when people, because I've experienced this from moving from
Yeah.
home, like
Yeah.
you are like really good at like staying in touch, being intentional, and like I see how much you see your
Yeah.
dad. Like you make that shit happen. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like at any point you've been like, oh, I'm moving. Bye. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah,
It's always
no.
been like touch back and forth, and
Yeah.
like you kind of just also make friends like wherever you go. So,
We
but
would
also you're like a good friend. Like you're a
Aw,
good like
I
daughter, and like I'm gonna
this is so sweet. She called me
like
a good
I'm
daughter.
like because like it's hard, especially for parents. Like I know it's
Yeah.
like when their kids leave, it's like, okay, well, the stress of like having your kids leave like
Yeah.
home, but
Yeah.
also like you're like, oh no, I'm coming back. Like I can't imagine that like security I would feel like as a parent to
Yeah.
like always have like trust my kid to like come back home and be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm here, let's connect. Like
Yeah.
like I don't have kids, but that would scare me to be like, okay,
Yeah.
my kid's moving, I'm moving, like
I
my
think
life is
yeah.
shifting, like, oh god, and then to have like a good like supportive daughter to be like coming back home and like making
Yeah.
sure you're still connecting. So
I think it's funny because I, like, look back on that, and they're always like when people would ask, like, their friends or relatives or whatever,
mhm.
like, "Where is she?" They'd be like, "We don't know, really," but they'd always be like, "What's your address now?
They're like,
Would you have an address I
yeah,
can
do you
send
have an
something?" I'm like,
address?
"No."
No, you're like, you have my address now.
Get on her address.
You're like, you have my address now. It's like, that's so funny. That's still a thing.
Oh my, this
Literally,
gets
you
cringe.
just
Oh my god.
that's
My
like,
mom's, like, laughing in
yeah,
heaven. She's like,
she's like, no, she has never changed.
she's never
She's now
changed.
using her best friend's
I
address
know,
for
I'm
things.
sorry.
Your dad's like, what's your best friend's address?
I know.
I know, I was keeping an eye out for
So sweet. Oh my god, my dad sent me a mug, a coffee mug.
I was wondering what it was. I was
Yeah.
really hoping it wasn't anything breakable because I fucking punched that shit into my mailbox.
I saw that. It was like all scrunched.
I was like, who was that breaking? I was like, I didn't
Yeah.
do anything, Dad. I swear.
Oh, I love you. But yeah, overall, like, I think the move was like a lot too
Yeah.
for my mom, like
Mhm.
specifically. Like, yeah, we're different in that essence too, where I like love to go out and like meet new people, and I
Mhm.
feel like it was harder for her.
Yeah.
So
Was
it's
she
like
more of an introvert? Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
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 She's more introverted.
Yeah.
And then having like a wild like extroverted, you're like, come on, mom, let's go.
I
And she's
know,
like,
I know. So, like we like had a lot of like differences, I think, in like who we are, not like
Mhm.
differences like we would fight sort of ways, but
Yeah,
just like
just a
how
core
like how we like
difference.
show up and like operate and
Yeah.
respond and relate. But she like was like the best listener of like your life, like she'd really like tune into
And
anything
hold
that
space.
yeah.
Oh,
I think that's like one of the reasons too why my dad like fell in love with her. It was like she just like listen, and a lot of people like don't really
yeah.
we have like these little preconceived things, like we've talked about this,
Yeah.
like going in the back burners of your mind, but then like yeah, my mom was the best
Just like very
listener.
front, like holding space and just
Yeah.
being present.
Yeah.
I feel like that is hard to find sometimes, especially in like a partner. You want that to be like fully, like the word that comes to mind is like, I have a feeling your dad was like, oh, I feel fully like seen and like
Yeah.
heard, and like to have that as like a daughter too, just have like
Yeah.
a mom hold space.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah. I'm like tearing
I'm
up
like,
that too. I'm like,
oh.
oh my gosh, I didn't really talked about that stuff to like, I don't know, many people.
Yeah.
or at all.
I
Yeah.
feel like, well, we're diving into the nitty gritty. I'm like
Yeah.
already crying
I
still.
know.
I'm so
We're
I'm gonna be
sensitive.
crying this whole episode. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, to have your mom be like completely supportive and to have like that motherly aspect and like mother energy
Mhm.
within that to hold
Yeah.
space is like even more like powerful.
Yeah.
What are some other like core things about her that are like
That I think
I'm like
about. I
yeah, I'm
know.
like
She loved mint.
oh,
Mint ice cream, mint chocolate. She loved
did
like
you just say mint chocolate chip? That
yeah.
was my mom's favorite ice cream.
Are you serious? What?
So-
Dude, she was obsessed.
Mine too. That's literally her. I'm crying my eyeballs out because I'm like, that's literally like my mom's only ice cream she would eat. Like her, like
That's
when
my yeah.
mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
That's it.
There was like this one called Cow Tracks growing up. Did you ever have that? It was like these little chocolate cows, like little
No.
chocolates inside of a mint, like chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh my god, my mom's like pissed off in heaven right now. She's like, the fuck, I didn't get to have cows in the
She's
ice
like,
cream.
"Moo."
She's like, I love cows. The fuck.
We're gonna have to find it now.
Oh
I
my
swear.
God. I
Yeah.
remember I forget the brand, but my mom also saw there's like this huckleberry pie ice
Ooh,
cream that she would get, but like her main thing was peppermint ice cream.
that sounds so good.
That's so crazy that your
Yeah.
mom's favorite thing that's mind-boggling. What the heck? Ah,
We're so cute. Our
Heidi
moms
and
are so
Debbie.
cute. Heidi and Debbie. Oh my
Heidi
god.
and Debbie.
Heidi and Debbie, we love you.
We love you. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, that just
yeah.
that mind boggled my brain. I was like,
Yeah.
and when you said mint, I was like, she's not about to fucking
She's
say
not
mint.
about
I was
to
like,
say
she's
this
not about, she's not about to say mint
shit.
fucking chocolate
Dude.
chip. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
So she
yeah.
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 That's
she
one
loved
of the things
that.
that you miss is like
I just like the little things. I don't know. My mom was so funny. She would like put like a cold or she'd put a mug in the freezer so she could have like a cold beer and read a cookbook after work. That's how she would wind down. She'd have like a cold beer some nights
she's
and like a
sick.
cookbook. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a vibe.
And she was so sweet. She was always like anytime, she would like have a drink. She was actually like the sweetest person ever. She'd be like, I love you so much. Like just really good. Always wore an apron. She would always wear an apron and turtlenecks. She was like, I was like, that was like her steez. Like I think back,
that's the vibe.
she was always cold.
turtleneck.
She was always
She's cold.
always cold. I was like, literally, my dad and I joke about that. We're like, where's the turtlenecks? You know, like
Where's the turtlenecks?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
so funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking
yeah,
Where's your apron and turtle? Would she
Yeah.
wear an apron and a turtleneck together?
yeah, all the time. She'd wear 2 turtlenecks. Dude.
Two
It's the winter. We were in the cold in Minnesota.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love like those specific like things that like make you like think
Yeah.
of them and like remember them. Her
Yeah.
aprons and her
I
mugs,
know. I
her
know.
cold beer.
I
Oh my
know.
god,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Even in Arizona, I feel like she was really cold all the time. Like, how is
She
this?
said fucking four
How I
turtlenecks.
know. I'm like, wait, it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees out, and
You said,
it's-
Mom, why are you in
we're-
Florida with
yeah.
turtlenecks? It's Arizona. I'm really confused
she's
here.
like, I'm cold.
She's like, I'm freezing. My mom's hands were always cold.
yeah,
I don't
mine
think
too.
like she
yeah,
was always just like cold. I'm like, maybe that's a weird thing. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
why are you guys always cold?
circulation.
You're like,
yeah.
interesting. So she wasn't like, was she not very creative, or was she like more of like you said she was literal, like more
Yeah,
literal?
she-
But you said she likes to cook. Or
Yeah,
liked
she liked the cookbook. She had like these, little like, not like pockets, but like hobbies for sure. Like she did
Yeah.
basket weaving for a little while,
that's
which
cool.
was super beautiful. Like, she would I feel like she'd put herself outside of her comfort zone. Like she started taking piano lessons too.
Oh,
And that was really
fun.
nice. So she's always like doing a little bit of something like a yoga class or like
Oh my god,
going to
you
the
guys
gym.
are so fucking similar.
I
Jesus
know, I know.
Christ. As
She-
you're saying that, I'm like, that's literally low.
Yeah, my mom was a Scorpio, so
Oh
I don't know. She's just a deep feeler, and
Yeah.
yeah,
And just very like that's literally how you are. You're literally that I was like mind boggling. You're like, yeah, she's doing all this. I'm like, is she talking about herself? Like that's exactly what she
I
does.
know.
That's interesting because you got
Yeah.
your dad's like extreme creative, but also your
Yeah.
mom's in creative in a different way.
Yeah.
But also like you put yourself out of your comfort zone like all the time, and you're always like doing in class, doing something. And I'm like, oh, that's where she got it from. That makes sense. Things
Can't
are-
sit still. Can't
things-
sit still.
Things are adding up. Things are very much adding up. You're like,
Is it looking like my mom and dad?
oh my god, you do look like a very like split in between of them. Like I see
Yeah,
pictures of your dad, I'm
yeah.
like, oh my god, that's definitely Lo's dad.
Yeah.
But then so I see your pictures of your mom, and I'm like, oh my god, that's also really low.
Love you guys.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
they're so cute.
Thanks.
I
Yeah.
I miss her, and I didn't even get to meet her.
I
I'm
know.
like,
Same
that's
with yours.
I'm
I'm like,
like,
what? Yeah.
I wish. Oh,
Yeah.
I just love all of her different things. Is there anything else that like makes her like really like stand out to you besides like the things that we've
Mm,
talked about? I just like want to
her
honor like it.
yeah, her laugh was fucking hilarious. She had this face that looked like she was like crying. And so anytime I would like look at her when she was like really like deep laughing, I'm
Yeah.
like, you look like
You said, "Are you in pain?" You said, "Are
I
you?"
I would like look at her face and I'd be like, I couldn't stop laughing because we would like play cards and we'd have like gin rummy. Like we played gin rummy all
Oh
the
my god, I
time.
love gin
Yeah,
rummy.
yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
we yeah, I don't know. She'd like make me laugh a lot. Her laughter was because I feel like
Contagious.
because she was so quiet, the fact that like her face when laughing was like weird almost. You'd be like, this doesn't fit.
You
But
said
like,
this is not fitting
yeah,
the casing of
yeah.
everything. You said I'm
So
really confused here.
yeah. So that was yeah, something I miss laughing with her for sure.
I agree. I'm like
Yeah, you know.
I'm like
Yeah.
oh the laughs are like
Yeah.
it's interesting what people like remember when like their loved ones pass. It's like
Yeah.
and to like remember their laugh so vividly and be like I just miss like laughing with you. Like the simple things. Like just
Yeah.
the simple things of like being seen, being heard, being able to like experience their joy and
Mhm.
like laughter but also in like it just like I think of like memories of just it being so like magical and like a beautiful space that only
Yeah.
she could create.
It's like quality time with yeah,
The quality
with your
magical time.
mama.
It's like nothing else is like it. Nothing
Nothing else is
pull out a
like it.
cigarette.
Air cigarette.
Nothing
Yeah, get
like
the
the
hit of that
mama time.
oxygen. Nothing like a mama time.
Other than good old mama
Oh
time.
my god.
Like, oh, well, they're
Yeah.
having mommy time now. Like, there's
Yeah.
no way they're
Yeah.
not hanging out and like,
Yeah.
so. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I just, oh my god, I just keep thinking about it. It's just so cute. I just see it like, I see it so vividly when you're explaining it too. It's just
Yeah.
I miss her already. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's definitely still weird. I was telling you, yeah, it was like her 9 month. The also the other day, it's just like interesting that how time passes.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
her 1 year is coming up
Yeah, in
in
June.
June.
June 14th.
June
Yeah.
14th. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh yeah, because they're only a month apart.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're only. I was like, I know it's really close to mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what is that like? It's been 9 years for me. It's been 9 months for you.
Oh my god.
I have a hard time like remembering like what that process feels like.
Yeah.
But also before we get into that, because we haven't really told them yet, like
Mm.
what was the process, like what was going on with her, like how did she like kind of pass over,
Mm. Mhm.
so they can kind of like understand where
Yeah.
you're coming from, and then I want to definitely transition into like what's currently happening because the
Yeah.
first year is like a really interesting like state to be in.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
want to dive in, I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
we don't have to, we don't have
Yeah.
to, but
No, it's okay. It's okay. She after they moved, that was like around the time that COVID was like happening too.
mm,
And she got COVID and then that transitioned into like that she had long-term COVID or something.
mm,
And then honestly, I feel like it was like 5 years of like this interesting, like slow downhill. And she started to like she got also diagnosed with like early onset dementia.
oh my god,
And
sorry.
it's okay.
I was like, my hips. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. I'm listening.
dude. Yeah, and then that just got worse and worse. She had all these health issues too. Like even growing up, I feel like she had like a lot of things happening with her health.
Mhm.
And then they found cancer, like they found tumors inside of her, and
About when was that?
that was like a little over a year ago. That was yeah, like last February, I
Okay, so
think.
not when you were growing up. She didn't have, or they
She
did.
she had breast cancer when I was growing up, and then
Okay,
she that was like I think when I was in kindergarten, and she got chemotherapy and she healed and she's
it was like,
strong. Yeah. And
did that time like period pass by? Like you were in kindergarten, so like,
yeah.
did that kind of like deeply affect you in kindergarten, or did it just like kind of pass over and then you're like,
Yeah.
mom's better?
Yeah,
Like,
kind of like skimmed over the surface, like just like mom's not here. I'm like sleeping,
mm,
like in bed with dad because I'm like, like only one parent at home. And
mm,
Yeah, just, like, didn't really know where she was, and then she after she had chemo, she didn't have any hair, and I remember she, like, dressed up as, like, a pirate for Halloween, and
Oh,
yeah, just to, like,
make
make
fun.
make fun, like,
Like,
feel good, and yeah, but then she didn't have any other cancer scares, like, throughout any other point of, like, life except
yeah,
for when she was
a
going
year ago.
yeah, a
Okay.
year ago, and then from there, it just got, like it was just intense really fast, you know? Or, like, even more so, I guess it already was, but then, like, people, like, nurses' aides and, like, they were there 24/7, like,
At
and
home, like a year ago, or when you were
e
little?
um, a year
Okay,
ago,
okay. I was like,
a
I wanted
little
to make
yeah,
sure. I
yeah.
was like, where am
Yeah,
I
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
timeline?
in the
I was so
timeline,
confused.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, a year ago, and so then when I was, like, going back and forth from Maui to visit them, like, there was always someone else in the house at any given time, and it was just, like, no alone time with her really and watching her, like, not know that she had cancer and then not yeah,
You
just
didn't know she had cancer?
no, she didn't know. She didn't
Oh,
know.
because of
Yeah.
the early onset. Did you say
Yeah,
also?
yeah, like dementia, like forming, all the things, and, like, if you were to tell her or we try not to talk about it because she's like, "Oh, I have cancer," like, she didn't, like
I did not
yeah,
know that. So
yeah,
the Alzheimer's set in first,
I would say so, yeah.
and then she got cancer, and then
Yeah.
it was just having to like have people there, no time for you
Yeah.
or your dad to like have
Yeah.
space with her, but also her
Yeah.
like struggling with just like not understanding what's going on.
Yeah. Because they did 1 round of chemo, and then it was, like, just too much for her,
What kind of cancer did she have?
I to be honest, I'm not even sure they found it, like,
Okay, it was
in her
just
womb yeah, like, it
yeah,
was spreading,
it was super aggressive.
yeah, just yeah, it happened, like, fast, really
Yeah.
fast.
Well, yeah. I trust me.
Yeah,
I was like, because
yeah.
yeah, my mom was also a year, and then it was,
Yeah.
but having to like think about having to like explain it, like, and her not understanding what's going on. I think
Yeah.
that's like heart
Yeah.
wrenching, and
Yeah.
just like I'm trying to like get wrap my brain around that. I'm like, oh, because even having people just having Alzheimer's in general is like confusing for them, but also they like
Yeah.
are experiencing something even life threatening, and you're just like,
Mhm.
hey, you're like, yeah, and she's
Yeah.
like, what? I'm like, that's
Yeah.
a really hard process.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like I was just in denial, about it for a while, or, like, her because she was so sharp and so, like, on it when I was growing
mm,
up that, like, seeing her not remember her words was I'm not like, "I don't believe you," but, like, "You
no,
really, like,
it's
don't remember?" Like,
yeah,
yeah, it
no,
was
when
weird.
someone's like that quick, like I
Yeah.
want to say like quick witted or like just on their
Yeah.
toes, you're just like,
Are
are you
you
joking?
bullshitting
Yeah, are
me?
you joking
Yeah,
right now? Like, are
yeah,
you fucking with me, or
yeah,
like, are you being serious? Like, what's going on? I feel like
yeah.
that's even more confused. I think that's like also for me, it was like I feel like that's kind of common even when people get diagnosed with cancer. It's like you're
Mhm.
joking.
Yeah,
Like this. That's
yeah.
I remember when they diagnosed my mom. I'm like, "D-
This
do you
is
see how fucking strong she is? There's no
yeah,
fucking way. Like you're
yeah,
lying to me. You're
yeah,
lying, and you can't be like serious about
yeah,
that. I think that's like the hardest process is like coming to terms with it
yeah.
and just being like,
Stages of grief, right? They say.
That's what they say.
That's
That's what
true.
they say is the
Yeah.
process of something. So I'm
Some I
like,
know.
oh
I'm
my
still processing. I
god.
think we're always processing. I saw like this video the other day, and it was this guy, and he was just like, "It never goes away." People like expect you to like move on from it or something.
Whoever they are, they're fucking
Yeah,
assholes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like people like are like, oh, or because his mom had also passed like 9 years ago, and they're like,
Mm.
why are you sad? And he was like, yeah, my mom passed like 9 years ago. And they're like, oh, like you know,
I'm
like
like, my mommy is dead.
no, yeah,
Would
yeah,
you not be sad if your
yeah,
mommy was
yeah,
dead?
yeah, yeah,
Like, are you
yeah.
fucking kidding
Exactly,
me? Yeah, no,
exactly.
it never. It's interesting because I feel like someone told me it never gets better. No, not that it never gets better. It's just takes time and it gets easier to handle more.
Yeah.
Like one of my ex-boyfriend growing up,
Mhm.
his mom had or his mom's mom passed away when she was 9
Mm.
from cancer, and she
Mhm.
said the same. She's now older than her mom,
Mm.
and she's like, yeah, no, I still cry about my mom. She's like, I still miss my mom.
We never
She was
stop.
9, and
Yeah.
I'm like, you never stop loving your mom, but also that process, I feel like it just comes in waves.
Yeah.
From my experience, it's
Yeah.
like you'll be good, and you're like, oh my god, like I like have come to terms with it, and then like a year later, and you're like, what the fuck? You're
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
happening.
I still am like that because I think, like I was saying, I was just so, like, numbed out to that it during that time, so it comes in waves like, wow, I didn't wanna talk to anyone really when it was happening. I didn't wanna have to explain over and over and over, like,
Do you feel
something.
like it would be setting it in stone more when you were like explaining it to
It
people?
it just made me so sad, and, like, I don't wanna think about it, you know? It's like, I don't even wanna talk about it. Like, it would skim the surface a little bit.
This is during.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's like, you're having to be like, are you joking? This isn't real. And then you're like, okay, coming
Yeah,
to terms with it, it is real. And then people are like, so what's going on with your
yeah.
mom? And you're like,
And, like, I never wanted to, yeah, like, go down, like, the severity of things because it felt like, yeah, like, before she got cancer, like, I had to, like, chaperone her, like, walking through, like, the pharmacy, you know? She'd be like, not she didn't remember that she had been there before. She's like, "I don't know where things are." And I was like, "Well, I do." She's like, "How do you know that?" Like, all these, like,
mm,
babysitting your parent was like,
yeah,
"Whoa."
you become the caretaker and not
Yeah.
like you kind of
Yeah.
switch roles.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
it's, it's weird when you
Yeah.
have to like kind of parent them and be like, could you fucking just
Like,
listen?
could you just remember? Do you just remember? So I didn't,
Yeah.
like, wanna talk about it because it just felt like, I don't wanna think about it anymore. I just wanna think about it. It's hard. Yeah. You know.
I hear you.
You
I'm
know.
like, I hear you. Did
Yeah.
that ever shift over later into the process or like after she passed away or like I'm saying like maybe during did that ever you like want to talk about it during like towards the end or was it after or like what has that process kind of been like?
I think I feel most comfortable honestly talking about with I f comfortable talking about this stuff with you or with my dude, you know, obviously, because
Yeah,
we both
we're in the mommy trauma
we're in the
club.
mommy trauma club of not
Not
having
having
them around anymore, and just, like, I didn't feel, like, open to talking about it with people that hadn't, like, gone through losing, like, a parent.
yeah.
It just felt like, well, you don't get it. You don't get it until you get it, I feel like, and people can understand to a degree, but they're not
Yes.
gonna, like it's just like with
You
anything in
have
life,
to
you have to
you
experience
have
it
to
to
fully
know.
experience it to like
Yeah.
actually feel the depths of that. I
Yeah.
feel like I have met some people where it's like I think like your mom being able to like truly hold space and want to
Yeah.
understand, but I think that's really hard to come by, especially with like
Yeah.
a loss of a loved one of like wanting to actually sit there and understand if you haven't gone through it. And I think
Mhm.
that's like I don't know, I want to like take a moment to just be like if someone you love is like going through this, saying sorry doesn't fix it. I'm like, I want to.
Yeah.
Sorry doesn't fix it, and it's just about holding space. There's nothing you can say that will fix it. There's nothing that you can do that will fix it.
Yeah.
But from my experience, like going through these things and like, especially like seeing you go through it, and it's like really mind-boggling to now have a friend going through it because I never wished this on anybody.
Yeah.
I never want like my
Yeah.
friends to go through this and I never thought I would have like my closest friend like experience this and it like breaks my heart to
Yeah.
like see it, but it's like if you haven't gone through it because I just think about it like I've been able to support you because I have a true fucking understanding and I have a true
Mhm.
like empathy and I can feel it and I want to be there and I want to like fucking stand strong and like hold
Yeah.
space. And I think like even if I hadn't gone through it, it's just about holding space, like
Yeah.
being there, listening, truly wanting to like understand even if you
Mhm.
don't cuz like my ex was actually like really my most recent ex was like really good at that.
Mm.
He had his mom. I was jealous of him having a mom. I was like, "Fuck you. You get a mom?" It's like, "Fuck, what the fuck?"
Yeah, yeah, not fair.
But it's like and I bet with your mans now it's just about holding space and wanting to honor them and wanting to like cuz that
Yeah.
was the biggest thing with him like I would go through her like anniversaries and he was like what do you want to do today? Would you want to go like take her flowers? Do you want
Yeah.
so yeah, I just wanted to take like a quick like pause in a moment to acknowledge people that haven't gone through this, that want to support their friends, that want to support their family, hold space, take a moment, ask not even the bigger thing too. don't ask them like just how are you? Obviously we feel like shit. Like I'm going to be so straight up with you. Like
Yeah.
don't ask me how I am. Like yes, like care about my feelings, but don't be like, "Oh, how are you?" Obviously we feel like a hot piece of garbage right now that
Yeah.
is hurting and that
Yeah.
is angry and that is grieving. Like the answer isn't going to be good.
Yeah, I feel like the best question always is like, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to just sit still? Do you want a hug? Like, just
What do you need?
what do you need?
What do you
How can I support you?
how what
Yeah.
instead of being like just let me and don't try to fix it.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
don't fucking try because you
you
can't fix it.
can't.
You cannot fix it. Don't even fucking try to fix it because you can't bring them
Yeah.
back. The only thing that would fix
Yeah.
it is bringing them back. Are you a
Yeah.
sorceress by any
Yeah.
fucking means? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like making sure, yeah, how can I help you? What do you need? Can I
Yeah.
hold space for you? Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
And the times that you've want because I've seen you fucking reject. You say, no.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Capital
No, I
N-O.
remember like I just seeing you go through this process. It's like the word comes to mind like
Yeah.
fascinating, but also like, and I don't mean that
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
like it's just like to see someone go through this. It's like so
Mm-hmm.
close to me, and to watch that process and been like, because I'm like, okay, I know what this feels like, and I'm like, and I've cried a lot about like just seeing you go through
Yeah.
this process, and I've like, I want to say like I've grieved for you, and I've grieved like with you through this process, and it's just been like, and I remember sitting here like, I don't know what to fucking do. I talked to my therapist and I was like, I don't know what to do for her. I'm like, I've never had a friend go through. I'm like, and I go,
Yeah.
because I met you before your mom passed away.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be like, I don't
Yeah.
want to, because I don't
Yeah.
want to like give false hope and be like, it'll be better. Like,
Time, you'll
it'll,
be great.
or like, oh, your
No.
mom's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, like, I don't know if
Yeah.
your mom's gonna be fine. I don't want to
Yeah.
like tell you false things. And so, like, all I could do was just sit there and wait for you to be ready.
Yeah.
And I just want to like highly encourage people to like
Love
be
you.
supportive and just like be patient, wait, hold space, and truly like
Yeah.
want to be there for them.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just the biggest thing.
I feel like
How our dogs are supporting us through
yeah.
the window.
I was like, you feel that we're having a hard time.
I know. I kept like looking over. I
Yeah.
was like, what is going on over there? I'm
We
like,
love you.
we love you guys. I hope they're not too
Animals
distracting.
always know. No.
But yeah, I wanted to just take a quick moment and acknowledge that, because I feel like there's just so many times that people are like, okay, what can I do? Like, what do I do? What do I do? It's like, no, it's
How
not
can I
about
fix
fixing.
it? Yeah.
It's not about fixing.
No.
And it's just like, because I think that's just the hardest part of people, your loved ones, because your loved
Yeah.
ones are like, I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want you to have
Yeah.
to go through this. So yeah, I just wanted to like kind of give some
Yeah.
sort of like resolution
Yeah.
to that, of like a way for support.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that I've been able to like be here for you.
Yeah.
And, like I
That's
think about, I'm
awesome.
like, wow, maybe I was like, I think everything happened for a reason. I think
Yeah.
I hated it when people would say that right
Yep.
after my mom. Also, don't say that. Don't say that to my face right after that fucking happens. That does
Not the right time.
not the right, like
No.
probably like 9 years later.
Yeah,
feels
yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
9 years later, I can be like, wow, I felt like I potentially like went through this so I could like support you and be here for you.
Yeah.
And like help you through this process in every fucking way that I can. But
Yeah.
it's not the right time when it's right after, and be like, oh, did your mom just, because I literally had someone say that, and they're like, everything happens for a reason. And I was like,
You're like, you can go.
yeah, I'm like, this is about to happen for a reason. And I'm like, get away from me right now. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh my God.
no.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm about to punch you in the face for a reason.
Because I think it's like hard when we see someone we care about, our natural inclination is to like want to fix it, like want to make it better, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have like an owie, like let me find you a Band-Aid
yeah,
or some
exactly. Let me
balm or
help
something.
you.
But like death is like
You can't put a Band-Aid on
you
it.
can, and it just like
It's-
it comes in such weird
Oh my God,
waves.
my legs.
Yeah. We're just
we're
adjusting to our life.
Yeah, we're adjusting into everything.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know where you were at before that, and I feel bad for like interrupting, but like
It's good.
oh,
Yeah,
like,
it's just
yeah,
like
that process of like
Yeah.
the after and during. We were kind of like
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
that, and just and not being able to.
Yeah. I think it still feels weird after, to be honest, or like it feels like it's during at the same time. I'm like, it's not like after. It's like I still feel like I'm like,
It's
whoa,
happening now.
Yeah, like I'll like be driving and be like thinking, oh, like I can just talk to my mom, like she's there, but I'm like, are you really not here? You're really, like, not present? Oh,
Mm.
wow, like, you're really alright. It still feels like
She's still here, but it's
yeah.
how I described it is it feels like they went on vacation and they just haven't come back yet.
Yeah,
Like, it
like
feels like she just kinda like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go, like, take an
yeah.
airplane
Yeah.
somewhere," and then it's like
Like,
you're
you're
like, when is
yeah.
she coming back?"
Like, you're gone, but are you you know what
Yeah,
I
you're
mean? I'm
like,
like, I don't know, not like that I'm in, like, denial of it anymore, but it's just still, like, this shock, I think, for, like, your nervous system or, like, your spirit to be like, "Oh, oh,
you're you're like,
oh,
"Oh," you're
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Where are
yeah,
there?"
yeah,
I feel like the first year is, like, confusing. That's,
yeah,
like, the biggest word I can put to it is, like, it's really confusing because you're trying to understand that they're actually gone,
yeah.
and your brain keeps telling you to, like, look for them. You're like,
Like, make it make sense.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
where is she? Like, where is
yeah,
she? Like, show
y
me where she's at.
yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like,
Yeah. And like I might have been telling you this, but just like I was going through my phone voicemails and listening to she used to send me all the voicemails. She would like not text me as much. She would like leave voicemails
oh,
and just like having that as like a nice way to like be able to hear her voice still is like really hard and really nice if I need it. And like
yeah. I didn't know that.
yeah.
I love that that you
Yeah.
can still get those
Yeah. I
to be
just
able to just like listen to her and like
yeah.
drop in and like connect and like feel like you still
Yeah.
have that because you still have that
Yeah,
connection.
cuz when it's like she was like fading, it's not like I could like ask her, you know, same.
I wonder if they can hear that. I'm like, oh,
The chicken. There's some
there's a chicken
chickens.
barking over there. She said, yeah, same.
Yeah, it's not like I could like ask her like these deeper questions, you know, in her like phasing out of like this physical body and everything because her brain was just already like she was
Mm.
calling me like her sister and like all these things. Like I
Oh,
wasn't like
interesting.
I mean, I think she knew like in her gut like who I was, but like her mind was just like warping at that point. So yeah, I just not having that like not like closure, I guess.
And no, it
Maybe
does
it
feel
feels like
I
it's like
because
that.
like I definitely get that
Yeah.
because especially since she's not like there, you can't. It's not like a full chapter close. It's not
Yeah.
like a full like closing of
Yeah.
it because you're like, how are you feel like? What do you like have? Did you have like those conversations like at the end of being like, okay, like bye, I love you, like having kind of like because it's kind of like the
Yeah.
closure that like I remember kind of getting is like
Yeah.
I want to make sure I love you, like I have
Yeah.
no like regrets of any kind, like those type of like it was kind of
Mhm.
close, but it doesn't ever really feel like closure.
No.
Or
Yeah.
like,
And like on her last few days, she was just like she was not even she was just like kind of like a shell, if that makes
mm,
sense, you know?
yeah,
And yeah. Yeah. No, it's still a trip to like navigate.
that
Yeah, all of it.
all of it. It's like a
All of
lot to
it. Yeah.
because it's like I'm thinking about your process of like before, like and like during it because like
Mhm.
of the Alzheimer's, it makes everything so much more different. It
Yeah.
makes like a whole it adds like a whole other layer to everything because then you're
Mhm.
like, does she know? Da, 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 da. Like, do
Yeah.
you understand who I like?
Yeah.
What's going on? But then like the process of during and after, it's like because like how I'm seeing in my head, it feels blurry. It like
Yeah.
feels like really confusing.
Yeah, yeah, no, it all
Not like I'm
yeah,
listening, but like it feels like very like just blurry.
distortion. It feels
Yeah,
I'm like,
because I kind of see like pockets of time. Like I see the pockets of like your childhood, and then I see the
mhm.
pockets of like okay, she got sick, she got Alzheimer's, and then it's
Yeah.
like okay, and then COVID, and then blah blah blah, and then it's like,
Yeah.
and then the pocket of like after, and
Yeah.
it's like whoa,
Yeah, all
whoa,
these little, like, different portal
because like
pockets or
I
something.
met you like a few months before maybe her
Yeah, I
yeah
think so,
and I
yeah.
remember just meeting you and you're like yeah my mom's kind of going through this and then you
Yeah.
were like gone for a bit to go see her and then you came
Yeah.
back and then it was like
And then it was like, "Oh,
oh
yeah. Yeah. Da
yeah
da 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 da
yeah
da."
yeah you
Yeah.
went through it. It's a very interesting process. It's just like fascinating in the way
Mhm.
of just like what
Yeah. Yeah.
what
I think, like, one of the hard parts of it is, like, it's just so interesting, like, my mom never I think I told you this too, but, like, that she never got to come to, like, a show or never got to, like, see me play, so, like, when I'm, like, playing sometimes, like, I picture her, like, in the audience, and I'm like, I don't know,
oh
her just, like, smiling, like
who's hanging
yeah,
out
just having
she never got to see you like perform
no. Yeah.
oh my god
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's just, like So I feel like I sing extra for her. I don't know. Yeah.
An extra soul connection. She's definitely
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
that this sounds like really morbid, but I feel like the positive this sounds so more
Say it.
the most like positive thing about having a loved one pass is that you know they're there in like every single
Every
like
second.
think about it,
Yeah.
they get to experience your life the whole way through.
Yeah.
And it's like my dad doesn't get to experience my sister, like they don't get to experience me
Mhm.
every single day or whenever they want.
Yeah.
And it's like your mom gets to like tap in whenever she wants,
I
which is probably
know.
every single
Yeah,
fucking second of the
I've
day.
definitely had those moments where I'm like, "Mom, you were there," or "You were, like, so
Yeah.
stoked for that one
You
thing,"
were
or
so
like
so you
yeah.
were so like connecting the music and just like
Yeah.
she's definitely like since she didn't get to see you play music when she was alive, there's no way that she's not now. Like she's probably
Yeah.
every single show and she's like
Like,
rocking out.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
like rocking
yeah.
out in her turtlenecks.
Yes! Oh my god,
I
oh
just
my
see her in
god.
the oh my god with a cold beer. I totally see her like sitting out
Ye
and like
She
enjoying the
would.
sunset and
She
like
was
watching you
yeah.
play with a
Yeah.
fucking turtleneck and a beer.
Yeah. Oh my god. The first time I actually ever came to Maui was with my parent or, like, I visited them when I was, like, on Big Island. I flew over to Maui. So, like,
They were here
it's
in Maui?
yeah, they came, like,
Oh,
10 years ago or
to
something like
come
that.
visit?
Yeah.
Oh.
10, 11, 12. No, it was 12. Yeah, 12 years
Oh
ago.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
You got to just hang
Sorry,
out
I
with
got
them.
bit by mosquitoes. I got
No, you're
distracted.
you said
I said, yeah, 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 yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. But also it's
Yeah.
like breaks my heart that she didn't. But I just I
Mhm.
just think that's like such a positive thing is like
Yeah.
that they're fucking here every second of the day
Yeah.
and it's like
And the sun
not
is coming out
and
too
the
as you're
sun
saying this. I'm like, yeah.
it's like
Ah.
yes, like they're definitely there and it's
Yeah.
like if you had like one like word of advice or maybe to your like past self in those moments of like her about to transition over and like since you're in the 9 month
Yeah.
phase, like what would you say to
Yeah.
someone that is like about to going through this?
Be extra compassionate, be just extra loving. And even if everyone has stuff with their family, I feel like, we all get like annoyed with each other, I think, in our own ways, but just like forget about that and just be love. Really just be love because I got like, I feel like so caught up in not wanting to be frustrated, and that made me even more frustrated. And just being soft and tender, like your parent or your loved one, like they're a little baby. They like need all of your love and sweetness because that's what's going to be most nurturing.
Are you talking about your dad or during your mom's process?
Just talking about anyone that's going through it, like watching, I think, their loved one not be themselves or like having just a struggle. I think my
Have compassion
have
and
compassion
be
because,
there.
yeah, especially with dementia too, it's really hard. It's really like it feels like another universe. Like not being able to talk to someone in the way that they're
Hmm.
used to talking to them. Yeah. So just be love,
Be love.
be love, be
Be
compassion.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I get that it can be like really frustrating too. I've seen like the
Mhm.
process of I can only see the example of like when my mom had brain
Mhm.
cancer, it was
Mhm.
like she wasn't there and she was
Mhm.
confused and my dad was like, why don't you get it? Like
That
and
see, yeah,
and
that
he's like, why don't you
exactly.
get it? Or like
Yeah.
she would be confused about things or like have hallucinations about things and he's like that's
Mhm.
not there and trying to like convince her
Yeah.
otherwise. So as you were saying, it's
Yeah.
just being there, not fighting it,
Yeah.
being love and just
Being present.
being present.
Yeah, being super present.
So hopping back into the 9 months. So
Yeah.
it's been 9 months.
Yep.
Let's dive into what that has looked like for you. So someone that is currently going through this or about to go through it can kind of be I don't want to say prepared because like it would be like prepared but like you can't really prepare but
Nothing.
like
Yeah.
the whole point of this is to create pure connection and understanding and like to know that you're not alone in this process because from experience that first fucking 9 months is lonely
Yeah.
and you can what's the word, self implode very quickly.
Ooh. I feel like I've had some
I was like
implosions.
yeah.
I okay. yeah, nothing's gonna prepare you for it, I don't think, because you've never been through it, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's like birth and death, right? Like,
Yeah.
nothing you can, like, listen to all the things you want to and kind of have, like, an idea, but until it actually happens, like, you're not gonna know, and I think
Yeah.
just, like, be really kind to yourself, like, for not like, be gentle with, like, your own process because you're gonna
Yes.
feel fucking crazy. You're gonna
Yeah.
feel like nothing makes sense or, like, maybe yeah,
Am I
nobody
crazy?
yeah, am I crazy? No one gets it. Like, is this really, like, what like, I don't
Is this
know.
what life
Is
is?
this what life is? Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
big thing too in
Yeah.
that process that I got was
Yeah.
like, why would the universe do this to me?
Yeah.
What what did I do?
Yeah.
That was like one of the bigger things for me personally.
Yeah, for sure with, like, each person's, like, own process. Mine was,
Yeah.
like, just, like, kinda like, what I don't I just, like, shock. I just feel like I was, like, kind of like a deer in the headlights still like, "Oh, I don't know." I'm still, like,
Yeah.
having trouble being like, this is real. This is really what it is." Okay now. It's like I
Mhm.
know things, people pass, like, as we get older. It's like I'm not gonna, like, try I don't wanna be like, you're gonna go crazy," but, like, you might, so just, like, don't
Just be prepared, like,
yeah.
cause like, we both and it's
Yeah.
I find it also super interesting is that you were 30, right, when she passed away, or 29?
Yeah, I was just about to turn 30. Yep.
So you just
Yeah, I was
and then
yep.
from my other perspective, I was 14 turning 15. So
Yeah.
it's like to see your process as an adult is like
Yeah.
still very similar.
Yeah, like,
Like
twice, like, your age.
I
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
twice my age, but also it's like it's just so fascinating to look at. I keep using the word fascinating because it's just like it's an experience that
Yeah.
I haven't lived. I've been in that certain chapter, but it's an experience I still have never lived because
Yeah.
you're in a different age, different person. Obviously,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not the same person.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just very interesting to see because you were an adult, but also it affects you the same way. And
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, it, like warning people of being like, yes, you might implode, you might like scary things might happen, but it's like you
That's
said,
also natural.
it's
I feel it's,
natural.
like, experience that because it's just shocking. It's just sad, and, like, that's just, like, the truth of it. It's just
Yeah,
sad. It's like you can, like, say all these other, like, fancy big
you can't.
words about right? But it's like, at the end of the day, it's just, like,
It's fucking sad.
it's fucking sad. And, like, what it's okay to feel that too, and,
Giving
like
yourself the.
yeah,
I feel like watching you in the process of it. I was like really trying to encourage you of just sitting with it
I
and it
know.
you were like fuck that fuck no fuck
I
that
was
fuck
like
no.
the opposite. I was like, I gotta do a billion things and
but
distract myself
But
forever.
that's a common pattern because I went
Yeah.
through the same thing. I
Yeah.
literally so I don't know if you knew my timeline specifically of like so it was 2017. I didn't talk about my mom or process it until 2022.
I sneeze about it.
You
The spirit moved me.
said,
What?
you said, huh?
That's insane.
So that's why I stopped when I was seeing you. I was like, here, you want to talk about it? Because I don't want you to have to sit for.
Yeah.
I literally went into drugs and like avoid.
Yeah.
So I saw it when I saw you before your mom passed away. You were like, I mean, this girl was beating the fuck out of her body, and literally, I was like, quite honestly concerned. I was like, is she doing too many workout classes?
Oh my god, I know the mosquitoes. Yeah.
I've never like, I was like, oh my god. But then I recognized I did the same thing. Is like it's like not it's kind of disassociating but not at the same
Yeah.
time. It's like trying to physically like move
Move.
through it
Yeah.
and you were like it's healthy. It's
Yeah.
obviously a healthy thing to do when you were like you weren't like doing crazy things but it was
I was
like
like, I
you
yeah.
were in crazy moments but it's like I
Yeah.
saw you go through all these different things and I definitely checked in on you of like we both know like drinking and I was like
Mhm.
hey we don't want to go you're like I know.
I know. I think, yeah, like those are my two easiest like escapes is either like physical activity to like the brink of like I just couldn't stop. I was like,
Yeah.
I need to keep like moving some sort of like anger,
Yeah.
like, about it all, sadness, grief, just grief. And then
Yeah.
like drinking too to like numb out. Just like
Not feel
I
it.
don't want to feel. I don't want to feel. That's been I think my
Yeah.
whole like thing is that I do feel really deeply. We feel really deeply and like going there just like feels scary and it hurts and it's like
I don't want to feel like this.
I don't want to feel like it. I've just like have said I've said that so many times. I feel like throughout like this past year, like I don't want to feel it. I just don't want to feel it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting actually being here in this present moment now because I haven't ever experienced like I haven't had like the energy to like want to work out and like move right now. I
Mhm.
think it's finally at a different place where it's like I need to like be still and like sit with it. And it's weird to come back from like
Yeah.
going hard
And
all the time.
running. Run,
Yeah.
run, run,
Run,
run,
run,
run,
run,
run,
run,
run.
run, run,
Yeah.
run a half marathon right now. Like
Yeah,
do all
yeah.
things. And I'm like, whoa, I guess I'm like,
Because you're trying to like pull that away from those
yeah.
feelings, and like that's why like I
Yeah.
saw I've seen the process. I've been in the process of just like I don't want to fucking feel like this. It fucking
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
I fucking hurts. And
Yeah.
it's like the person that brought me into this fucking universe is gone. Like, what the fuck? And you're just like, what the fuck is happening? I'm so
Yeah.
confused. And it's just like I've explained it as like a cookie cutter. Like a circle cookie cutter going
Yeah.
right through the center of you. And you're like, and it hurts so fucking bad. And you're like, I don't want to fucking feel like this. And you're like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking do my workout classes. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have a beer at the end of the day. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to fucking sleep.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm like, just do everything you can to like not let your mind drift into like thinking about it. That's like been my whole,
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been through the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. It's like, yeah, I really do feel like you understand the most. Yeah.
I try my very best, even though we've been in different shoes. I
Yeah.
try to put myself fully in those goddamn shoes.
I love this girl right here.
I try my
Yeah.
very best because
Yeah.
I know the I'm trying to describe the pain and like the hurt. It's like gut wrenching, guttural, like animalistic, fucking.
Insane.
It
Yeah.
hurt. It hurt
Yeah.
so bad,
Yeah.
and to like from the outside witness that, but then also to have experienced it, it's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
And I get like avoiding it, and I get like not wanting to feel it, and I completely fucking get that, and I see it in people, and I've seen it in you, and I've seen it
Yeah.
in myself. I see it in my siblings, and it's like I just was like, okay, I know this process. I don't want her to like avoid this forever because I know how it it will.
It will eat at you.
I was just gonna
alive.
say it will get to a scary point.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to scary points, and I don't want anyone to get to those devastating moments of
Yeah.
feeling like what the fuck else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And yes, it hurts to like sit and feel it, but then now you're in like this present moment of being like, okay, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to like hold space and like connect, and
Yeah.
instead of running, and watching you transition into that has been just like beautiful. And like
Yeah.
because I've seen the hurt, and it's just transitioning from like hurt and like scarcity and like all this to
Yeah.
then be in like this present moment of just like I want to feel it.
Yeah.
I want to like I want to feel
I
it.
want to honor it. I want to like honor the fact that this like it only happens like once in your lifetime too. It's like yeah, one person births you, and when that person's gone, it's like okay, anger, sadness, but also like okay, acceptance, and like how can I still like yeah, like getting like lay for her this past weekend, for the 9 months and like just finding her everywhere, like and like yeah, saying people's names too. I feel like that's like one beautiful thing is like talking about like saying Debbie's about your mom,
Yeah.
saying Heidi, being like, oh, like
Heidi,
yeah. And I think it's really beautiful. There's a group of women in Arizona that knew her, and my mom used to like go get a frosties at Wendy's, where my mom's
Oh my god, we talked about
favorite
Oh
thing.
my god, Dairy
And
Queen.
yeah,
fucking
so
things.
so like the
Yeah.
group of ladies, like I think once a month they'll like go get a frosty in her honor. And so I think like that those little things, like we could have like mint chip for our moms, like just
Yes.
keeping that and like
alive.
Yeah, because it feels weird to like push it away any longer. I'm tired of like not feeling it, honestly, because it's not going anywhere.
You just get to that point. You just get to
Yeah,
that point of just you're like,
yeah.
okay, I don't want to feel like this anymore, and the only way I'm not gonna feel like this anymore is if I move through it.
And sit with it too, and not just like yeah. I mean, working out is a great way of doing it, like, but y-
It's not gonna it's like putting a
yeah.
Band-Aid on it.
Yeah, it's not actually like allowing it to come over you, like wash over you, like, whoa, this is what happened. This is life.
You're
Yeah.
just fully experiencing it and
And
just
yeah, accepting and
yeah,
surrendering to
except
like the
yeah,
process.
that's a great
Yeah,
word.
yeah,
Surrendering is
yeah,
like the best word for it. Is fully just letting it. That's like the greatest way to put it. Is just like fully fucking surrendering and
yeah,
like, because I think about like our bodies just holding on to it and just like it's like this. It's like, "Ugh," and then you're
yeah,
just like, "Ugh,"
yeah.
you're like letting it go.
Breathing,
Breathe,
breathing through it
breathe.
all. Yeah.
I think of your song, "I Am Water." I
Uh,
think of that.
yeah. Be like water, like fluid with like
Yeah.
wherever you're at, and it's okay too to also have like I think like the episodes of like it's not episodes, just like life. It's just like the process of it
Yes.
all, and like knowing that you will eventually, I think, arrive at a place and not to like force or rush your process either,
Mm,
because it's just going to happen when it happens. It's like, yeah,
it's
you get
never
there when you get there. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, you're it just whatever path you're supposed to be on, you will be on,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like not avoiding it and letting it like naturally come. But you can't rush grief.
Yeah.
You can't be like, "Okay, I want to like be done with it now. I want to like get it done and over with. Like,
No.
let's go, let's go." And it's like
Yeah.
there's no way of doing that besides just like surrendering.
Yeah.
Just surrender to that. Surrender to that shit.
Surrender.
Surrender to that shit. Just
Yeah.
like letting it. So what
Yeah.
is that surrendering like process? Because are you just into it now, or what is that kind of like?
Yeah. I do kind of feel like I'm just entering it now. Um, it feels very different than what I'm used to. Like used to just being, I mean, I'm still a very busy person.
But that's
But in
your
a
natural
different, but yeah,
personality.
but
I
like
can.
in a different
You're not
way.
avoiding
I'm
it.
not
Yeah.
avoid. Yeah, I'm like, oh, like when it comes up, like talking about it more so, or like not pushing it to the side, being like, oh, that's there.
Mm,
Oh, that's really there. Like I, yeah, I think like talking with my dad about it even more, just like there's something that I don't know even how to describe it maybe in this moment, because it's like
mm,
the first time I've thought about it. Like, but
yeah.
yeah, the shift is real, and it's like sometimes it doesn't happen like this big like boom, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
wow, now I'm ready to think about it. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, okay, like time has passed and been doing its thing, and like I just feel differently. Like I don't like want to not feel it anymore. Like
Numbing out. You don't. You're like I don't want
yeah.
to feel numb and like a thought comes to mind too when like these like things come up like the
Mhm.
guttural hurt or the like numbing like
Yeah.
letting it like honoring those episodes
Yeah.
like honoring those fucking like freak outs or moments like
Yeah.
fully like fucking rage that shit out or
Yeah.
cry or whatever it is like fully feeling it but it's like being numb is like a whole other level of just like hurt.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like I don't even say like I knew that was like happening. It's like I knew it, but I didn't know it at the same time. And I was like,
I knew
whoa.
it.
She knew. And I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I'm just like,
I said over here with my. I said I see it. I said oh I said ahoy over there. I
Yeah.
see it from afar.
She said, I have been through these things.
Or
Before.
just like watching it, not even being through it. Like I saw
Yeah.
it, just the numbing out
I
and
know.
that's why I would like gently bring it up and be like,
I
hey.
know.
I said, hey,
She cares about me. I care about her.
I
It's
love
real.
you.
I love you
I was like,
too.
I had my goggles out and I said,
Yeah, because I think yeah, there's like also it's like it's hard to like explain it to someone
someone,
in the moment when it's happening, even if they have like an awareness or
yes,
knowing of it. It's still just like, all right, like you gotta do the gentle pat, like
he said, they're
it's
there.
gonna happen, and I'm here for you, and I'll let you
Yes,
know if you like this looks like a
holding.
slippery slope, but like
Yeah.
be
Being like
yeah,
I feel like I watched you and then I was just like, okay, if it gets too far, I'll say something. And then
yeah,
I kind of and I was
and
like,
a
okay.
teeter
I
totter,
was like, I'm gonna help you a little bit, just over there a little bit. And then
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, you can numb out as much as you want. You can do
yeah,
whatever you want, but I'm not gonna tell you how to feel what's so fucking ever. But
yeah.
if you're falling off a little bit, I'm gonna help you back on over there. But
How's that grief process
how's that
going?
grief? How's that mommy trauma going? How's that going for you? But
Ah.
yeah, that's exactly that. Just like feeling it, and yeah,
Yeah.
definitely transitioning from like numbing specifically to
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
is there's, like, no words to put to
Like a
it.
veil, like is lifted of some sort, but
Mm.
like, yeah, it's still it's just like the first part. I don't know how to explain it in any
Yeah.
other way than that, but yeah,
That's a really good way of putting it, like, a
yeah,
veil has been lifted. It's
hmm yeah,
like fog kinda clearing, and
receding.
then you're
Yeah,
like,
I'm starting to
"There's
see.
there it is,"
Yeah,
and just, like, not
hmm
being afraid of it because it's gonna happen at some point,
yeah,
but in, like I think it comes in waves of, like,
yeah,
being gentle like a wave. It comes in
yeah,
gentle and it comes in heavy, but if you're just
hmm
like, "Alright, I'm gonna go with
yeah,
it," I'm
yeah,
gonna kinda flow with it and just, like,
yeah.
feel my emotions and process it.
Process.
Process, and slowly go through it.
hmm
So you kind of is that your just in the moment, that's what's currently happening?
Yeah,
Just
yeah. I think being compassionate with myself.
with yourself, just letting it.
That's hard too. But that's a
Yeah,
different yeah.
being gentle
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
yourself, being gentle with your emotions, honoring your mom, honoring
Yeah.
yourself, honoring I would say like your dad, like being able to
Yeah.
connect with the people that you love, connect do not isolate. I think that's a bigger
Mhm.
thing. Like I didn't see you isolate too much.
Yeah.
I think that's like when it gets scary with the numbing is when
Yeah.
you isolate. So it's just like finding your people to
Community to rely on people that you trust, people
yeah,
that like are gonna understand.
yes.
Yeah. Whether
Mhm.
that's like you have to find it, I don't even know, like online or
Yeah,
like wherever that is, but like
having someone to just
yeah,
hold
a
space.
podcast.
Yes, coming and tapping in, just like finding I
Yeah.
yeah, definitely finding people that have gone through it or like so you don't feel as alone because I feel
Yeah.
like that's the scariest thing when you feel like you're the only person going through it.
Because that's not true.
It's not
You're no,
true.
you're
It's
not.
not
Yeah.
true. It's not
Yeah.
true and it feels like that sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
not true and just finding space to it's like we did like on Christmas and like we have our little moments where we just
Yeah.
fucking sit and like
Oh,
we just
yeah,
like we
yeah.
scream it out and just
Yeah.
cry and like we just talk about like
Yeah.
talking about like even if you don't want to because like in times that we've talked about it we don't specifically always talk about how you're feeling we're just like I miss this and it's like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
miss that and like and like we it's just
Yeah.
expressing like what you miss about them or whatever it is in that process of not numbing out so much and it's
Yeah.
just like letting it come and I don't know if you have to like put words to it but
Yeah.
also we've just like sat with each other and just been like
This is where we're at. This
yeah.
is what it is.
I
Yeah.
remember we've held
Yeah.
hands and we've been like we've just been like I remember I
Yeah.
forgot we were sitting and we're just like
Yeah.
I'm just sitting and
Yeah.
holding space.
Sit with it.
Sit with it, sit with
I'm
it.
gonna get this mosquito.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
is that where you want to end? Does that feel good? Any last words for the people that have specifically gone through kind
hmm
of your process with your mom and yeah.
Yeah. There's no. It's not easy. There's
No.
not. It's just not easy, and I
No.
think like n- that's like find the people that you trust and that you can talk to about it and like you were just saying you're not alone.
Yes.
I think those are like the biggest takeaways too, even like 9 months into it, 9 years into it, like just knowing that it's like grief is going to affect you however it's going to choose to affect you and yeah, not get swallowed up by it or
Yeah.
and if you do like reach out to
Your
like your
loved
loved
ones.
ones.
Your loved ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they want to be there for you. Like at the end of the day, it's like our heads, I think, can spin us out super hard. And it's like remembering that you can like spin it back and like,
Yes.
yeah,
Remembering to yeah,
yeah.
find the people you trust, find the
hmm
people you love that
And
can hold space.
and to know that like your loved one is always with you still. Yeah, that's
Yes.
like
Oh
another.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
skipping over that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. I feel like the biggest thing that like because I've seen you with like going to EO because we do the same thing. We go to EO
Yep.
and like
Yep.
honoring, holding space for them, and like
Yeah.
yeah, remembering that like your loved one wants to be there with you. They did
Yeah.
not want to leave you. They
Yeah.
didn't choose to leave you and that they want
Yeah.
they're here. Like remembering
Mm-mm.
that they're here on the other side with us every
Mhm.
step of the way and
Yeah.
remembering that Like, I think about you playing music, she wants to be there in her fucking turtleneck and a beer in her hand. Like, she
Yeah.
wants to have a fucking great time with you and
Yeah.
experience and watch you grow and watch you experience life because they
Yeah.
gave you life. That's why they brought you here is because they wanted to have a child to watch them grow up and support and love, and
Yeah.
they want to continue doing that on the other side.
Yeah.
So, I'm like,
Yeah.
I love you.
I love
I love
you.
Heidi.
We love
We love
we
Heidi.
love Heidi and
We love
Debbie,
Heidi.
and yeah,
Yes.
thanks for having me
Of
on your podcast to
course.
talk about
Of
it.
course. Anytime. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. We can have another session
Yes,
anytime. But
anytime, baby.
thank you
Anytime.
so much for coming on. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for listening. And before we go, so those were our last words for just closing that chapter. Thank you so much for sitting with us and experiencing this with us. But before we leave, we have our flavor club.
Flavor Club.
Flavor Club, if you don't know what the Flavor Club is the
Oh,
comment section down
there
below.
we go.
I want to know how you are. I want to know how you're feeling. I want to know what's going on. So, to in any flavor in the world, I want to know how you're feeling right now in this moment. What is your flavor?
Ooh, mixed berry. M-
Ooh, like
Duff.
acai or what?
Yeah,
Ooh,
like raspberry, strawberry, like blueberry combo. Like I'm
ooh,
feeling like this, like the dark, almost like blue, but it's purple. But like, yeah,
ooh. It's like
yeah,
a heavy but light, but
yeah, like
like
pois, pois.
it feels like yeah, like almost new, but also like cozy, but also like
Yeah,
deep and like
yeah. We just went
ooh.
into the field, so I'm feeling mixed berry.
Mixed berry. Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
yeah,
What is my flavor of the
yeah,
day? I feel like very similar. I'm like maybe a smoothie of some
yeah.
kind, or like I feel like maybe like a dragon fruit.
You said acai, and I was like, yeah,
Dragon
dragon
fruit,
fruit.
yeah,
Yeah,
dragon fruit.
for
It's
sure.
like has those like little seeds in it. It's like a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
drop of like
Yes.
heavy
Yeah.
emotions, but it's also like fresh
Yeah, but
at the same
juicy.
fresh and juicy,
Juicy.
all the things. Yeah, fresh berry
Yeah.
mix and dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
What's your
What's your
flavor?
flavor? We want to know. We want to
Tell us your
know. Tell
flavor.
us your flavor or else. No, I'm just kidding.
You hear her?
You hear me? Tell me your flavor right now. But yeah, we want to know your flavor. Comment down
Mhm.
below. You can also DM me on Instagram if you want to personally message it to me. Let me know. But we love you and we
So
will
much.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
We blew a kiss at the same time.